Good morning students. So today we have to start next one more concept in the nervous system, that is the neurotransmitter, which plays important role in the nervous system to transmit the impulse from one nerve to the next nerve. Okay. So we already studied the synapse. Synapse means what? So that we called a junction between the two neurons. One nerve will be end, another nerve will be begins here. So that we call a junction between the two neurons. So that junction or gap between the two neurons we called as the synaptic gap. So this diagram indicates that this is the one nerve, this is the one more nerve. So the gap between these two neurons or the nerves we called as the synaptic gap, and the cleft are present here, receptors are present here, where the impulse will be comes from the one neuron, it will be transfer here in the synaptic gap, then it will be comes in the next neuron. Okay, so like this process will be takes place in the nervous system or in the transmission of the impulses here. So today we have to move to the one more concept, that is the neurotransmitter. So what is mean by this neurotransmitter? You heard this word. What is the role of neurotransmitter? So these we called as the neuron hormones, which will be or the chemical messengers which transfer the impulse from one nerve to the next nerve or one nerve cell to the next nerve. So these act as a chemical messenger which plays important role to transmit the impulses or to transmit the messages. Okay, so how it will be takes place then? How the impulse will be transmitted from one nerve to the next nerve? How does an impulse across the gap of the synapse? How it will be go? So when an impulse reaches an axon terminals, means one neuron act as a means or it consists the terminal part. So it act like a miniature endocrine gland. So first nerve it act as a endocrine gland and it consists the terminal end. So the small part we referred as the synaptic vesicles, which consist the neurotransmitter or which consist the chemical messengers. Okay, so this endocrine gland or the nerve, first nerve that act as an endocrine gland, it secretes the minute amounts of the hormone that we called as transmitter substances, or we called as the neurotransmitter, that diffuse through the synaptic gap or cleft. So this synaptic vesicle consists the hormone or the neurotransmitter that will becomes in the synaptic gap or the synaptic cleft here. Okay, some of it eventually reaches the dendrite terminal of the adjacent neuron. Sometimes here another neuron is there, here one more neuron, here one is there. So it will be go and attack to the other neurons or the other dendrites also. Okay, so we called as the unidirectional impulse will be reach here. It will be directly comes here. Sometimes it will be go this side also. And the hormone there affects a dendrite in a such a way that a new impulse is initiated in it. So that may be transferred to the another neurons here. Okay, so you just see how it will be transferred here. So we called as the you see this diagram. Okay, so this diagram indicates how the chemicals will be reached to the next neuron or how the impulse will be reached here. So this is the one neuron, axon, body of the neuron, nucleus. So these are the what we call nerve terminals. Okay, end of the neurons here, and in the bracket shown like this, nerve terminal, these we called as the end of the neuron that is enlarged here. The mitochondria, synaptic vesicles are present. So we shall see this is the one nerve, this is the one more nerve. Okay, so the impulse will be transmitted from this nerve to this nerve. So the gap we called as the synaptic gap or the junctional gap here. Okay, then how the chemical changes will be takes place, that you have to see. So the neurotransmitter is the monoamine substances, okay, that we called as the monoamine substances. The nerve cell synthesize by making minor changes in an amino acid. Means neurotransmitter, different types of the neurotransmitters are there, and those are means their chemical composition is the amino acid. They are made up of by the proteins or by the amino acids. Sometimes the neurotransmitter amino acid itself, in case it releases and the reception takes milliseconds, within a milliseconds the receptors will be accept the neurotransmitter. So from one neuron to it will transmit to the other neurons. So these are the chemical changes occur during the impulse transmission. So 4 hormonal that we called as neurotransmitter substances have been identified in the vertebrates. In the nervous system of the vertebrates, 4 neurotransmitters are there. So those are nothing but the serotonin, acetylcholine, adrenaline and noradrenaline. These all 4 we called as the neurotransmitter and are collectively called as neurohormones or the neurohumors, okay, meaning they are produced by the nerve cells and stimulate or inhibit other cells, okay. Other cells means other nerves here. So those are secreted by the vesicles or the first neuron. So how it will be transmit means in the synapse formed by the acetylcholine and the enzyme choline esterase, both plays an important role for the transmission of the impulse here. So in the synapse what will be happens, cholinergic fibers, the enzyme choline esterase split acetylcholine into separately acetyl and the choline fractions, okay. So neurotransmitter means those are the chemicals only that release the acetylcholine. So that will be split by the enzyme known as the choline esterase. So how it will be split? It makes the acetyl different and choline different here, okay. So this is the chemical composition or a splitting will be takes place like this. So the presence of this enzyme is advantageous adaptively. If it did not exist, acetylcholine will linger in the synapse. So enzyme is choline esterase plays important role. If it is not there, if it not present, then the impulse transmission will not takes place properly. It will be linger the synapse, okay. So the transmission will not occurs properly. If therefore 2 impulses arrived in synapse in a rapid succession, acetylcholine produced by the first would still be effective when the second produced more hormone. So like this 2 times it will be produced, acetylcholine produced by the first would, okay. Means secretion is taking place as usual. Firstly acetylcholine produced, then afterwards it is very effective. When second time produced, it is not that much effective because already impulse is generated here. Then it would merge into each other and result would be one long drawn out responses, not two sharply distinct responses. Choline esterase prevent the merging of impulses, okay. So impulse will be go as usual from one neuron to the next neuron. So choline esterase, it's a very important enzyme here to transmit the impulses in unidirectional state, so that splitting will be takes place properly. So this we called as the synaptic transmission and the role of neurotransmitter, okay. So this is the one neuron or the nerve cell, this is the one more nerve cell. Neurotransmitter produced by this nerve, it will be go in the synaptic gap where acetylcholine splitting takes place in the synaptic gap only. Then receptors present in the next neuron, that will be take receptor will be take the acetylcholine neurotransmitter, then it will be go in this direction, that we called as unidirectional movement of the impulses, okay. So like this will be happens in case of the neurotransmission transmission of the impulses, okay. So see the diagram properly, showing the release and inactivation of the neurotransmitter noradrenaline, means this is the neurotransmitter, that is a noradrenaline. Okay. So if you have any doubts, you can ask next time. Thank you.